What's going on with YouTubes? So I deleted part one of my cooking video because two reasons. I forgot to strain the noodles and dump out the water I used to boil the noodles and refill it with fresh water before adding all the other ingredients, for one. And two, a telemarketer called me in the middle of making it. So I'm like, here's part two, you get what you get. The recipe turned out pretty good. I took some mac and cheese and I used butter, water, and condensed, whatever you want to call it, milk in a can, and cheese powder to make the noodles cheesy. And right after the butter, I ended up adding, once the cheese started to congeal together on top of the noodles, I added stuffing to it. And on top of the stuffing, I mixed it with brown sugar, peanut butter, and regular butter and stirred it around a bit. Once it started to congeal a bit more, I added a final glop of butter to the top and covered the top of it with brown sugar and regular sugar and then just mixed it around. By the time I got mixing it done and all that cheese powder had mixed in with the stuffing and the noodles, and I'll be eating some dank ass leftovers. It is what it is, but I'm uploading part two just because I want some record of this delicious recipe to be on YouTube. It was pretty easy to make, and it's an original recipe, but it got so much hate on YouTube, and it's ridiculous. People call me a fucking retard, and I'm just like, I'm not Chef Gordon Ramsay here, so don't expect me to be like super perfect at cooking. And despite forgetting to strain the pasta with the old water and using fresh water for everything else, there wasn't that much water in the bottom of the pan to begin with, and I left a little bit in there because I'm adding stuffing to the macaroni and cheese, for one. And two, after eating it a couple times, it's not fucking with my gut, so although if you're gonna make pasta, I would not recommend. But then again, when people make ramen noodles, do you see too many people draining their ramen noodle bowls? No, some people like to leave that juice in the bottom of the bowl to slurp on. So, I'm actually kind of full at the moment, so, but yeah, the wands are looking good. I'll try to get them on Etsy on Friday. Although I'm going to try to get them, yeah, on Friday night at the latest. It's like four more things to paint on the wands, and that's not going to take me too long. But in all honesty, though, fuck the haters. Let them talk shit. That stuffing mac and cheese turned out delicious. And I have a successful wand business. I have another batch popping up on Etsy real soon. So let the haters talk smack. They're not worth my time. But yeah, I'm uploading part two just so I have some record of the recipe and me trying it fresh out of the pan and mixing the final ingredients to it on top. And people are going to be saying, where's part one? Where's part one? I deleted part one because a telemarketer interrupted my cooking video and because I forgot to strain the pasta. But, oh well, that's life. Anyways, tubes, thank you for watching. And check out part 2 of that cooking video when it uploads. Despite the things that happened, that recipe still turned out pretty good. And I'm definitely going to keep that in my arsenal.